The Lord be with you. This is a reading of the Holy Gospel according to Mark. Jesus said, "From the beginning of creation, God made them male and female. For this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, no human being must separate." The Gospel of the Lord. Please be seated. Neida, Ronnie, I have about 20 points I'd like to make briefly. Bring in the whiteboard, please. Nothing like that. You're ready to be married. Once you know that, that's what you want to be true. And you knew that a long time ago. You were ready to be married. Well, let's get married, right? But to honor, honor is a word we don't use very often in everyday language anymore. But to honor one another, you plan. To honor your family, you plan. To honor your friends, you plan. To invite them to something that signifies a transformation. You don't just show up one day and say, "We're married." I know people do that, whatever. But not you. And lots of people don't do that. To honor the sacramental transformation that will take place in just a few moments, we plan. We plan to celebrate well all the hopes and dreams that the two of you have for the future. Your parents today are celebrating the hopes and their dreams from the past. Here's one of them. Come to reality that you marry good people, true people, honorable people. And so one of their hopes and dreams has come true today. Honor and truth. These are things that very often we don't know what they mean in a given situation. And so we have to search with prayer. We have to search with relationships. We have to search with our gifts and strengths to find out what virtues we are supposed to apply in different situations, because these virtues are in us. Virtues like humility and justice, charity, compassion, beauty, forbearance, simplicity, gentleness, all these virtues. And as St. Paul says, we're to put on love as the first virtue that informs them all. Because otherwise they're just about us. Love makes them relational. Just like the love of Christ is relationship to us, the body of Christ. The virtues of Christ help us to live love that is a challenging love. It's the love that is created, sanctifying, and sacrificial. Created and sanctifying don't seem so hard, but sacrificial love. That's knowing in a moment in time you cannot plan sacrifice. When you're going to be asked to make a sacrifice, you simply have to make it in a moment in time. It's not a compromise. It's not a meet me halfway. It's a sacrifice. And those are hard because it usually involves something about obedience and forgiveness, two other virtues. But the toughest virtues, perhaps, the toughest. Obedience is about listening. The question is, what are you listening for? The question is, are you listening to each other? It's true. It's challenging. That's why I say it's challenging. It's challenging. What are you listening for? Because if you get stuck in a moment in time and you stop listening because you heard something you didn't like or weren't sure about, then you're not listening. So always know what you're listening. Forgiveness. Anticipate that need to forgive. Because it's a need. We want to forgive others. We do. It's a rare person that I never forgive anybody. Oh, what a nice life you must have. To anticipate forgiveness is knowing that a person knows they need it and they want to be forgiven. So offer it before it's asked for. And ask for it before it's offered. Now there's a philosophical question. But knowing what you're listening for will help you anticipate in the challenging moments that we are for you. We want you to succeed. On this day of all days, everyone's here for this celebration. Of course, everyone is for you. We're happy for you. But being happy for you and being there for you are two different things. So there's a dual responsibility. Your part with one another. Our part, family, friends, church, with you. And we all fulfill our responsibilities by remembering we are together, the body of Christ, accepting, challenging of Christ, in the imitation of those who have come before us. Neida, Ronnie, I ask you to please stand and return to your places. I ask your attendants to please return to their places. Neida, Ronnie, you have come together in the church so that the Lord may seal and strengthen your love in the presence of the church's minister and this community of family and friends to support you and to love you. Christ abundantly blesses your love. He has already consecrated you in baptism and now will enrich and strengthen you by a special sacrament so that you may assume the duties of marriage in mutual and lasting fidelity. And so, in the presence of the church, I ask you to state your intentions. Ronnie, Neida, have you come here freely and without reservation to give yourselves to one another in marriage?
Yes.
Will you love and honor one another as husband and wife for the rest of your lives?
Yes.
Will you accept children lovingly from God and bring them up according to the law of Christ, the law of love?
Yes.
Since your faith makes you ready, I ask you to turn to one another and declare your consent before God and the church. Ronnie, repeat after me. I, Ronnie, take you, Neida, to be my wife.
I, Ronnie, take you, Neida, to be my wife.
I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad.
I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
Neida, repeat after me. I, Neida, take you, Ronnie, to be my husband.
I, Ronnie, take you. I, Neida, take you, Ronnie, to be my husband.
I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad.
I promise to be good to you, true to you, in good times and in bad,
In sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health.
I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
Ring, please, Jim. Lord God, bless these rings which we bring in your name. Grant that those who wear them may always have a deep faith in you and in one another. May they do your will in all things and live together in peace and in love. We ask in Christ our Lord. Amen. Repeat after me. May you take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity.
Neida, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
May you repeat after me. Ronnie, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity.
Ronnie, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Put your hands together. Almost there. What God has joined together, let no one ever separate. Okay?
Please stand. We offer our needs and our prayers to our God. For the church throughout the world, may our faith and the love God has for us be expressed in our love for one another. We pray to the Lord.
Lord, hear our prayer.
For peace in our world, for an end to violence in all its forms, we pray to the Lord.
Lord, hear our prayers.
For all those preparing for the sacrament of marriage, may they grow in wisdom and grace and see their vocation to married life as a sign of God's love. We pray to the Lord.
Lord, hear our prayers.
For Ronnie and Neida, who begin their married life this night, may they experience the love of God, the support of family and friends, and the blessings of children. We pray to the Lord.
Lord, hear our prayers.
For all those who have died, especially the relatives and friends of Ronnie and Neida, and of all here present for this celebration, may they enjoy perfect happiness and total fulfillment in eternal life. We pray to the Lord.
Lord, hear our prayers.
Lord God, we place these needs before you, knowing that you hear and answer us, for we ask all in Christ our Lord.
Amen.
Please be seated. With the gift bearers, please come forward.
When love is strong.
up your hearts. Let us give thanks to the Lord our God. It is truly right and just, our duty and our salvation, always and everywhere to give you thanks, Lord, Holy Father, Almighty and eternal God. For in Christ you have made a new covenant with your people, so that as you have redeemed us by the mystery of his death and resurrection, so in Christ you might make us partakers of divine nature, and joint heirs with him of heavenly glory. In the union of husband and wife, you give a sign of Christ's loving gift of grace, so that the sacrament we celebrate might draw us back more deeply into the wondrous design of your love. And so with the angels and all the saints, we praise you as without end we acclaim. You may kneel or be seated.